I am Mayank Kumar Singh along with my colleague Mr. Jaydev Bhavuna and Mr. Ajit. We are going to present the sustainability activity which we have conducted in our plant. First, I would like to tell you about our organization. Bajaj Group has presence in various sectors, and we are from Bajaj Auto Limited. And Bajaj Auto Limited is the flagship company of Bajaj Group. Bajaj Auto is having total 3 plants in India, and we are from Bandnagar plant, which is the youngest plant of Bajaj Auto. We are manufacturing commuter segment of bike over here, that is less than 150cc. This is the process flow of Bandnagar plant, in which we are getting material from our vendors which are situated at the periphery of nearly about 1.2 km, and we are having total 3 operations over here, that is paint shop, engine assembly and vehicle assembly. I am going to present the sustainability activity. For sustainability, we have defined methodology in which we have included 4 parameters, that is product, processes, people and partnership. We will discuss about the process branch, and I am going to present 3 activities, 3 elements, that is power, fuel and water. In conjunction with our activity, we have developed idea tree, and we have included 3 things, that is loss reduction, technological improvement and operational control. In every 6 months, we are adding new ideas, reviewing the same and adding new ideas to it. This is a list of activities which we have done in our plant. I am going to explain one activity that is highlighted in green color over here. This guidance is related to the plant power consumption, that is power factor improvement. First, I would like to tell you about what is power factor. So power factor is the ratio of true power and apparent power. True power, that is kilowatt, and apparent power, that is kVA. It is denoted by cos phi. And for better understanding, we have shown this coffee mug diagram. In this real coffee, that is the true power in power system, and the froth, that is above the coffee, is the reactive power in the power system. The ideal power factor must be 1 for any power system. But due to installation of various inductive loads, that power factor reduces below 1. We have installed APFC panel in our system. It is a universal practice in all industries to increase the power factor. But even though there was loss that is happening due to, we were able to achieve the power factor as 0.99, and still there was loss of nearly about 1.2 lakhs units per year. So to reduce this loss, we have searched for various options and checked them with merits and demerits. We have omitted 2 options. First 2 options, because of their project cost was high and initial investment and maintenance cost was also high. So we have selected the new technology, that is advanced static voltage generator, because it was having less cost and it was having high reliability. First, I will tell you about what is how it functions. So there is CT connected into the power supply system, and it gives input to the pulse width modulation unit, and pulse width modulation unit gives input to the microprocessor based unit at every 15 milliseconds, and that is being processed by the IGBT system, and upstream current is being loaded into the upstream cycle to increase the power factor. This is the comparison of APFC system and ASVG unit, in which APFC is working in steps and ASVG is working seamlessly. And there are other advantages of ASVG unit over APFC panel. So, doing this project, we have not eliminated or removed the APFC panel. We have installed this ASVG unit along with in collaboration with the APFC panel to work in collaboration. So 0.99 is being increased by the APFC panel, and the rest 0.01 is being increased by the ASVG unit. As shown over here, we are now able to achieve power factor as 1, and due to this, as a result, we have reduced the KVR units by nearly about 1 lakh units per year. These are the various other initiatives which we have done in our plant, that we are having a solar plant which is capacity of 1 megawatt, and it is generating nearly about 20% of the total plant power consumption. And I am happy to share that we have installed India's first IE5 motor at Bandnagar plant recently, which is resulted in saving of nearly about 45,000 units per year. Now the next topic is related to the fuel consumption reduction. Majorly we are consuming fuel in paint shop only. So we have done various guidance. I'm going to explain one activity. This is a schematic diagram of our dry oven, and these are the technical details. When we have compared the theoretical consumption, we found that there is loss is happening over there. So considering this, we have studied the complete oven system, and we have checked the construction of the complete system, and we found that the 50 mm glass bowl is sandwiched between 3 mm of GI sheet. Moving further, we have again checked the temperature of the oven wall with thermal imager, and when analyzed the data, we found that the temperature of the oven wall is nearly about 10 degrees centigrade higher than the ambient temperature. So we want to reduce this loss to whatever temperature was coming onto the wall. So we have selected a new developed technology, that is thermoceramic coating, whose emissivity was nearly about 0.96. What emissivity does? Emissivity reflects the heat back into the system and not allows to penetrate into the GI sheet. These are the various steps which we have followed for implementation of this ceramic coating, and we have checked effectiveness of the system. And when we have checked, we found that the time above 110 degrees centigrade got increased by nearly about 3 minutes. So we have again calibrated the oven and reduced the temperature of the oven by nearly about 5 degrees centigrade. And we have checked the oven wall temperature also, which has been reduced by nearly about 6 degrees centigrade. And as a result, we have saved nearly about 4,000 SCM per year. These are the other initiatives which we have done, like heat recovery system, efficient heat transfer for hot water generator, multimodal jig, and magnetic regulator for our burners. Now I am happy to share that we are able to achieve specific power consumption reduction by nearly 31%, and in fuel we have achieved reduction by 23%. When we look at the cost, we are able to achieve reduction by nearly about 4 rupees per vehicle, and as an environmental point of view, we are able to achieve reduction by 19% for scope 1 and scope 2 emissions related to CO2. For sustenance and improvement, we are following energy management system. Sir, we have not restricted ourselves over here only. We have spread this information throughout our vendors. We have shared all initiatives, and we have conducted energy management system, energy audit at vendor end, and we have saved at vendor end also. They have saved nearly more than 5 lakhs units per year. Next topic will be explained by my colleague Mr. Jaydev. Hand over to.
Good morning to all. मेरे जो नेक्स्ट इनिशिएटिव है वो वाटर कंजप्शन रिडक्शन से रिलेटेड है. सर हम अपने बोरवेल से नियरली अबाउट 442 KLD वाटर एक्सट्रैक्ट करते थे, जो कि बहुत ज्यादा था. तो हमारे मैनेजमेंट ने हमें टारगेट दिया कि इस ग्राउंड वाटर एक्सट्रैक्शन को 50% तक रिड्यूस करना है. इसके लिए हमने अपनी आइडेंटिटी डेवलप करी और उसके ऊपर काम करना चालू किया. सर ये हमारे प्लांट के कुछ वाटर कंजप्शन से रिलेटेड कुछ इनिशिएटिव्स हैं. इनमें से एक इनिशिएटिव मैं आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूं. सर जैसा कि आप देख रहे हैं कि मेरा पेंट शॉप में जो ग्राउंड वाटर था वो हम पेंट शॉप के लिए प्रोसेस में और डोमेस्टिक के लिए यूज करते थे, वो आर वाटर के थी. उसके बाद इस कंजप्शन को कम करने के लिए हमने एक रेन वाटर स्टोरेज टैंक रेन वाटर स्टोरेज कंस्ट्रक्ट किया और उसको हमने ETP ट्रीटेड वाटर के साथ मिक्स कर दिया और फिर उसको RO के थ्रू हमने पेंट शॉप प्रोसेस में दिया. यहाँ पे मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि हमारा प्लांट JDT है और जो हमारा RO का बाई प्रोडक्ट है उसको हम इस रेन वाटर मिक्स के साथ यूज करके फिर से हम उसको RO प्लांट में देते हैं. सर ये कुछ ग्लिम्स अदर इनिशिएटिव जो हमने लिए हैं वाटर कंजप्शन रिडक्शन के लिए, जैसे कि ट्रीटेड वाटर को हम गार्डिंग और फ्लशिंग के लिए यूज कर रहे हैं. सारी हमारी जो अंडरग्राउंड पाइपलाइन थी हमने उसको ओवरहेड कर दी है, सेंसर बेस्ड ऑटो टैप कर दिए हैं, वाटरलेस ट्यूबवेल कर दिए हैं और जो इरिगेशन के लिए हम ड्रिपिंग सिस्टम यूज कर रहे हैं. सर मुझे बताते हैं बहुत खुशी होती है कि इतने सारे इनिशिएटिव होने के बाद हमने जो ग्राउंड वाटर एक्सट्रैक्शन था उसको अपने 64% तक रिड्यूस कर दिया है, जो कि 1.05 लाख एयर पर ईयर है. और मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि अब हम जो हमारा जो ग्राउंड वाटर है वो केवल कैंटीन और डोमेस्टिक के लिए ही यूज करते हैं. हमने वेरियस प्लेटफॉर्म पे पार्टिसिपेशन किया है. रिसेंटली हमने भी CI के थ्रू जो EHS कॉम्पिटिशन में हम उसके विनर रहे हैं. थैंक यू.
How much you have taken from them? That's what I'm asking.
From if I see the inception of the plant, so at that time most of the initiative whatever has been done over there, that already implemented over here. But some of the initiative over the period of time we have implemented, like we have improved the water quality of the ETPS system. We have done some safety related initiative at our plant in STP system. So they have implemented those initiatives at their location, at Bajaj and other plants which are located in Maharashtra.
At a group level, how much overall opportunity does exist today? Do you have that visibility?
Regarding the water?
On all these initiatives, on all the 3 or 4 initiatives which you have presented today, and there is some value attached to it. If these are to be replicated at other units as well, total how much value can be seen by your big boss?
Sir, one example that is this ceramic coating. That ceramic coating we have shown to our MD. That time he asked us why we are doing this ceramic coating now. Why supplier has not provided this ceramic coating? So we have told that this technology is recently 2 years back. So he instructed that Chakan plant, Bajaj plant to implement this. And this during this shutdown, this Diwali shutdown, both plants will implement this technology.
Thank you.
So I have 2 parts to my question actually. So very good job done by you and your team. One is that you have shown 31% improvement in electrical energy, 23% in thermal energy, 64% in water consumption. So when you have taken this initiative, so do you decide what target you are taking, or at the end of it you calculate the savings? Right? Do you take this target at the start of the initiative or not? That is one. Second, do you do any benchmarking? Like what is the best possible that is? I mean, whether in India for a similar plant or across the globe. So, what is the best possible benchmarking that you can strive for? Yeah.
First, we decide our activity at the starting of the year, in the month of March itself, that how much percentage reduction we need to do in this year. So, every year, management has given us target. Earlier, they have in 2016 or 17, they have given us target for reduction of 10%. Over the period of time, they have also 7.5, then again 8. Every year, they revise the target and give us the target at the starting of the year. And the second point, related to the benchmarking, we have been awarded the best energy unit in 2000, I think 16 or 17. I don't remember the current year right now. But we have awarded the best in all two-wheeler industry. So we are at the top of the energy sector, energy specific consumption of the energy. We are at the top of the two-wheeler industries right now.
In addition to that, every year we are measuring the theoretical power consumption and actual power consumption. Basis on this, we are identifying the gap. Some gaps are visible, some gaps are not visible. So we are working on, up till 2018, we were working on visible losses. Now we were working on invisible losses. So we are claiming that Bajaj to consumer plant is best in energy consumption in all two-wheeler industries.
Good. But the target that you have shown for the next financial year and all, so not much stretch was seen in those targets. So that is why my question was, how do you decide? Okay, you can think on a period of time that you want to achieve the result, but how do you build in that stretch into your targets through benchmarking or not?
Next year target we have taken that now we are installing the efficiency 5 motors. Lately we have installed 2. 7 more opportunities we have found. So considering other 2 projects are there, so we have taken the next year target.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, team.
To all of you. My name is Shreya Saxena from Bajaj Auto Pantnagar plant, and today I, along with my team members, Mr. Vivek, Mr. Aman, Mr. Abhinash, and Mr. Chirag, would like to present you our case study on the theme quality development, that is, enhancing customer experience through world-class quality initiatives. Beginning with the presentation, I would like to give a short introduction of our company, Bajaj Auto. Bajaj Group, which was founded by Sri Jananal Bajaj, works in 5 entirely different sectors. ours of which is a flagship company in the automotive sector. Bajaj Auto has its corporate headquarters at Agodi, near Pune. It also has 3 manufacturing plants all across India, ours of which is Pantnagar. Talking about the product portfolio, these are our 4 brands: CT, Platina, Discover, and Pulsar. I'm very proud to share that Bajaj Auto is a TPM practicing company, and this is our TPM journey. In the next step of our journey, we'll be challenging for Advanced Special Award in the TPM category. This was a brief about our company, Bajaj Auto. Now, beginning with our project, we have defined a hierarchy of customers, ranging from dissatisfied to loyal ones, considering the 7 elements of quality. Loyal customers being those who always stick to Bajaj products. Keeping this in mind, our project was initiated with the aim of establishing loyal customers and providing enriched customer experience through world-class quality products in terms of design, performance, aesthetics, durability, reliability, and new features. Now, for evaluating the customer experience, we have Customer Satisfaction Index, which we calculate using 2 mechanisms. First is CPAS, that is Customer Perceived Assessment Sheet, in which we collect feedback from our local users. And second is a dealer plant interaction, wherein we conduct regular visits to our dealers all across India to capture their feedback. And accordingly, a rating is given on the basis of these parameters, which give us the right direction to improve it. Based on that, we have prepared a framework for world-class quality. And according to our defined framework, there are 3 proactive approaches. First, quality assurance, to meet and exceed the customer experiences. Second, product benchmarking, to level up the overall product quality by competing with other products. And third, raising the bar for retaining loyal customers. Our activity is going on across all these verticals, which is also the uniqueness of our project. But the initiative which we'll be further discussing is can't pass to can't produce, through end-to-end study to make the processes robust and reliable. Here, can't pass means capturing the defect after its generation, and can't produce means not even allowing the generation of that defect. The objective of our project is based on creating and retaining loyal customers by providing them zero defect products. At Bajaj Auto, our aim is to achieve not just zero field failure or zero customer complaints, but also zero defect production at our end. So, this is our conceptual framework where we have defined the processes in 4 different quadrants. Here, x-axis is defining the quality characteristics and y-axis the controls. As you can see, in the 4th quadrant, the process is reliable, where all the CTQs are under can't produce controls, and this is our final aim. In this initiative, our focus has been centered at eliminating the defect right from the source of generation, rather than just adding inspection, which always has possibility of outflowing the defect. Our approach towards achieving zero defect production is what has triggered this project. Our scope for this study covers activities within our plant, as well as at cluster vendor. Activities have already been going on across all these areas, but we are going to further discuss our initiatives across our cluster vendors. This is the overall status of can't pass and can't produce controls. Under the scope, all the 5 categories are taken for study, and for that, we have defined mentors, leaders, and safety members, category-wise for deep and wide study. We'll further show you our proactive approach and improvements carried out in the combi braking system, that is CBS cable, supplied by Suprajit vendor of electrical and proprietary category. To drive this activity across all the operation, we elucidated a 5-step methodology based on the PDCA cycle. Step 0 was directed towards preparedness for better aligning and bringing a cultural change through mindset change by working in 4 different areas. Further activities which will be explained by my colleague Mr. Vivek.
Very good afternoon to all the jury members. Now I will explain about step 1, where we have studied broader level processes in CBS cable, like outer formation, inner formation, and cable assembly, as well as their sub-processes. And through this end-to-end process study, we have identified CTQs from all processes. All put together, we have 59 CTQs in this cable. In step 2, we use QAQM matrix to map controls for all defect possibilities at each and every process. In shown matrix, green dot represent can't produce control and yellow triangle represent can't pass. On summarization of controls, before starting this project, we have 33 can't pass and 26 can't produce controls. So then we brainstormed to identify can't produce Kaizen ideas for defect possibilities having only can't pass controls. Shown here is the list of identified Kaizens. I will explain one case study of can't produce Kaizen at the stage of F140, which is freelance cutting of process having defect possibility of freelance short or access. For better understanding of defect possibilities, first I will explain about freelance process. Process sequence is as follows. First, inner insertion cutting tool, then die casting end placement in its defined reference slot as highlighted in yellow, then machine operates and cutting takes place. Finally, 100% inspection is done through gauge. In this process, first defect possibility is freelance access. If die casting end is shifted towards right from its defined slot, inner will not reach up to the cutting plane. And as a result, machine will operate but cutting will not happen. And second possibility is freelance short. If die casting is shifted towards left from its defined slot, on machine operation, access inner length will cut. Both these defect possibilities will create delayed and heartbreaking experience to our customer. Further, we did improvement analysis for freelance, which is 70 plus minus 1 mm as shown in the drawing, to eliminate defect possibilities explained earlier. And we have implemented 2 Kaizens to eliminate them. So further, we did improvement on freelance, which is 70 plus minus 1 mm, to eliminate defect possibilities explained earlier and identify 2 Kaizen ideas, which I will explain in subsequent slides. So first, we have provided proximity sensor to ensure correct resting of die casting end in its defined reference slot. Secondly, we have provided touch sensor to ensure that inner reach up to the cutting plane. And both these sensors are interlocked with the machine cycle. With the help of these Kaizens, IHR at vendor is reduced to 0 and CP is improved from 1.56 to 2.21. And by delivering consistent braking experience to a customer, CSI index is improved from 8.7 to 10. And SD has been completed for all parts applicable. This is before and after status of controls in CPS cable process. I am very much delighted to share that we have achieved 100% can't produce control for all CTQs in this cable. Further, for sustenance, all required documents have been updated and SD is completed for all models. This is result in effectiveness modeling status of CPS cable for implementation after implementation of Kaizens, where in-house rejection vendor is reduced 0 and we complete such sustained 0. In overall cluster vendor, we have been able to improve can't produce control by 66%. In-house rejection at all cluster vendors improved by 70, is reduced to 74%, reduced by 74%, and ultimately, through this another world-class initiative, we have been able to improve customer satisfaction index by 90%, from 7.9 to 9.4. This is our category-wise future plan, where all planned activities are going as per defined methodology and timeline. Now I will hand over to Shreya for continuing.
By doing this project, we have greatly benefited by improving the overall productivity, quality, cost, and delivery. We have also improved the morale by strengthening the vendors at core level, by integrating a cultural change. While undergoing this project, we have undergone these various learning experiences. The uniqueness of this project lies in its approach of producing the part right first time and every time, by enhancing reliability of the process and thus drastically improving the overall product quality. We at Bajaj Auto firmly believe that customer is God and therefore every smile on his face counts for us. World-class quality is like an experience for him and it's a culture for us. At last, I would like to conclude by proudly saying that at Bajaj Auto, improvement is a continuous journey and we strive to deliver world-class products. Hence, we are called the world's favorite Indian. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Questions to read?
Very nice and tangible presentation. What are the benchmarks you follow in this? What are the benchmarks you follow in this? The industry benchmarks, global benchmarks. And how do you compare your satisfaction levels or the defect levels compared with peer groups in India or elsewhere in the world?
So we have three proactive approaches as we discussed earlier. First is quality assurance. Second is product benchmarking. Under that approach, we have a number of activities. Using that, on the basis of that approach, we bring in the products of other brands to our company. We compare on the basis of the parameters like function, performance, aesthetics, and then we try to get a competitive edge by incorporating those controls in our product as well.
In Bajaj Auto, you must have heard, we have a KTM product, we have Husqvarna, and we have Trant. So we are also comparing our product, which we are manufacturing at Pantnagar, with those products, because already they have to set the benchmark in the market. So likewise, we are continually improving productively the good points incorporated in our products, and of course through that we are continually improving the product quality of our product.
How does the Pantnagar plant performance on these characteristics compare to that of Chakan or Bajaj? How, because when you are doing a quality benchmarking internally between three plants, whether in terms of rejection rates or in terms of defect rates or in terms of sigma levels, how do your parent unit, the second unit and the latest unit, how do they compare from one to each?
Product benchmarking, we are doing the two way. First way is the internal product benchmarking. Means whatever we are producing, what other plant is producing, how we are sustaining, we compare to the other plant. Second is the product benchmarking with the other manufacturer companies to take the competitive edge. So if you talk about the rejection benchmarking, so we are number one in all across three plants of the Bajaj Auto. If you talk about the quality, warranty aspect or EFR aspect, we are the one all across the Bajaj Auto. So likewise, we are improving. And other than that, aesthetic quality, functional quality, and performance quality. In aesthetic quality, if you talk about the petrol tank quality, or cycle quality, or all around the or a bike, so we are number one in compared to the our other plants like Bajaj and Chakan. So likewise, we are benchmarking with the other plants and also with the other competitors.
Sir, and in addition to that, we have periodic meetings where all the chairmen of all the Bajaj Auto is a TPM foreign company. So people from our plant sit with theirs and we share the improvement activities which are being carried out. So we keep on sharing our best practices with each other.
Other than this, we call to the Bajaj is another manufacturing plant and Chakan another manufacturing plant. We call the team from the Bajaj and Chakan. It is the cross-functional team. They also evaluate the product of my product, Bajaj product, and Chakan product. Likewise, unbiased, we are doing the benchmarking. So where Pantnagar is standing, where Bajaj product is standing, and where Chakan plant is standing.
You are indirectly helping your top management to give better quality targets to the other two plants.
Yes.
This is a healthy competition.
All the best. Keep doing it.
Yeah, thank you.
One day you also have to go and work.
Definitely.
So very good presentation. Thanks for your efforts, and it's unique to see that what all efforts you have taken to improve the capability of your suppliers.
Yeah.
You're part of the supply chain. So you talked about bringing in that cultural change and mindset change at your suppliers' place.
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts on maintaining that, sustaining that cultural change there, and your supplier being able to do this kind of things without the support of Bajaj? So, how do you foresee that? How are you preparing your suppliers and in that aspect?
So, if you talk about the Pantnagar Bajaj Auto, so we believe that all the cultural vendors, we do not talk about the vendor, we talk about extended factory. So that this culture of can be made sustained, and they can understand the philosophy and the principle of the Bajaj Auto in the factory of our extended factory. Okay, so for that we do every month quality maintenance pillar meetings. In that meeting, all the plant head and the quality head they join, and or whatever we have decided the philosophy or principle or new initiative, proactive initiative, they impart they, and they understand the things, what is the benefit of that, and what they will get the benefit. Like in this project, we through can't produce, they are benefited with the IHR 0. We have made many lines which are 0 defect line. So likewise, they are operating cost is also they are getting benefited for that. So this is the one aspect where we the senior member join the hand and we do the meetings. Other than that, we have a small group meeting like press and fabrication category have sub cluster vendor meeting, and we have a casting and forging machining group have another small category meeting. Electrical property. Likewise, small group meeting we are doing so that each and every person from top to bottom they should align with the goal of the Bajaj Auto the philosophy and the initiatives. So likewise, we are continually doing imparting our initiatives, and also we are taking the feedback. So whatever we are doing the initiative, whether they are getting benefits or not. These are two initiatives we have talked. Other than that, we are also imparting the trainings. We believe that there are two ways of imparting training. One way is by my team. The second is external training. So through our team, we impart a small training like what is the QM matrix, what is the can't pass, what is the can't produce, what is the weak processes, and what the world class qualities, meaning of the world class quality. Likewise, we impart the training to them.
Also during the dealer plant interaction, when we call in the dealers from the technicians and operators from there, we call the vendors as well. So we get them on the same table, and the vendors get to know how their products are continuously improving and the direct response of the customers. So that is how they keep themselves motivated.
And just sir, additionally, we said we are a TPM practicing company. Where TPM is at the core of our work. We have a system, VI pillar, vendor improvement pillar, where methodologically, systematically activities are being done, audited, and we are awarding our vendors at BAL TPM level and BAL Q awards also. So that is the certification at which they reach, and they strive to reach here. We have to receive BAL highest quality award and BAL highest TPM. This is to sustain the results.
Yeah, it's a great concept, taking so much of efforts in enabling and improving the competency of your vendors. But are they prevented from supplying to your competition, or they're free, like they're only with the Bajaj, or in future?
They are not prevented.
They are supplying to
Other
and Honda and other competitors.
They can use our practices for their excellence and supply to others also.
Good.
And in your presentation, as you said, inside out, outside in. We are working in this world. We are working containing the both things, inside out and outside in. Both way we are working, so that what it can be contributed inside.
Small question. In this background of quality systems and significant improvements, what is the safety performance of your unit during the last 1 year?
Safety
Performance of this unit in the last 1 year?
safety performance. If you talk about the safety of the inside the plant, zero.
no injuries.
Both events
Yes.
comprehensive zero?
Yes.
Thank you.
We can demonstrate that.
We will invite to our plant.
So, since you are asking me to come, I wanted to ensure I am going to the same plant. That's why I am asking.
Definitely, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team Bajaj.
How many verticals do we have in our world-class quality framework?
Please go. We have Bajaj Auto as the regional winner.